Hi everyone, I'm Charissa.Willow with Charissa.Willow Mixed Media Art. In this video, I show how I make my weekly Weiner Dog number 10, Walter and the Sunflowers. The supplies I used for this project are a scissors, an inexpensive watercolor set, a 5x7 and an 8x10 gel plate, oil pastels, Mod Podge, clear gesso, workable fixative, some brushes, a plastic scraper, a white gel pen and a black acrylic paint pen, some acrylic paints, these are from the dollar store, these are from Michael's, and I also used some brayers. I start with a black and white copy of a photo I took of Walter on plain copy paper. I cut some papers from a music book, a dictionary, and a math book to use for gel printing. I create several prints using a gold, yellow, and white paint. These are the prints that I will use for the petals of the sunflowers. I also pulled some green and brown prints using the same technique. Next, I use the scissors to fussy cut my Walter dog and set him on the page. I use a colored pencil to lightly sketch the sunflower that Walter will be climbing up on. I cut out a center and some petals from my collage papers and arrange them on the paper. Before I place the flower down, I decide to create a green background using collage papers. After cutting and tearing the pieces, I attach them to the mixed media paper using Mod Podge. Next, I go over the collage with 2 shades of green acrylic paint. These are from the dollar store and I really like them because they are very transparent. I cut some more petals and arrange a second sunflower. I attach the sunflowers to the background with Mod Podge. I also attach Walter to make him reaching his front paws onto the large sunflower and add one more sunflower to the background. When I am finished with this part, I spray the entire collage with workable fixative and allow it to dry. Then I cover the collage with clear gesso and allow that to dry. I don't want the dog to just be black and white, so I come in with some watercolor and color in multiple shades of brown in some of the areas of his fur. I also use some red for his little tongue and some blue for his bow tie. I also use black to darken up the black areas. I feel like this process makes him look more like a painting and less like a photograph. I come in with a white gel pen to brighten up his eyes and add some highlights to his fur. Next, I use a black Posca pen to add little details here and there. This next part I ended up hating and removing, but I wanted to leave it in to show you my entire process. I first place white paint, then I cover it with a stencil and use a baby wipe to remove the paint, to leave the pattern of the stencil behind. I don't like the way this looks, so I try to wipe all of the white paint off. Then I go over the area again with 2 shades of green paint. I add a little paint to the opposite corner to even out the page. To finish out this piece, I go in with oil pastels and outline my sunflowers. When I finish, I spray it again with fixative and my project is complete. So here is the finished project. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please follow me on social media on Facebook at Charissa.Willow Mixed Media Art or on Instagram at Charissa.Willow. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.